Take one eccentric Bangladeshi car designer, attach a very straight-talking Cockney car mechanic,
take a rubber arm. Mechanics will bury you.
Supply them with hardly any tools.
This is all you've got.
And a very knackered 30-year-old Toyota Sprinter.
It looks a piece of
and end up with the most unlikely of results. The ultimate supercar. The cult of the power tool has yet to reach Bangladesh.
Look at all these guys here scraping the roof with old hacksaw blades. No nitric acid, no paint stripper, and they're scraping everything down a bare metal.
These tools, this scrappers doesn't cost money. No chemicals, no grinders, no grinding stones, no electricity needed, you know. Just manpower, that's it.
Leepu's idea for the car is a low-slung, racy look. Before he can judge how low he can go, he needs to chop the suspension and put on the new wheels. It's the length of the shock absorbers and springs that will determine the height of the car. And without consulting Bernie, Leepu's decided to cut the shocks and springs by 7 inches.
That's literally going from that to that.
Leepu invited Bernie to Bangladesh to help him with the mechanics of the car, but he hasn't even consulted Bernie about such a radical decision.
You and me need to sit down and I need to try and get it in my head what you're thinking.
To widen the wheelbase, Leepu's using 6-inch wheel spacers all round the car.
Leepu.
It's 2 a.m. and with the wheels finally fitted, he suddenly has a vision of how he's going to chop the roof.
Oh my goodness! Wow!
I think it's about 45 years ago that I actually saw someone cutting the roof panels with a hacksaw.
Try 2 inches then.
Try 2, and if you need another inch, you can always do another inch.
Really?
And we all need another inch.
Pull it.
Ooh. That's it, it's getting closer still.
Wait.
It's getting closer.
It's gonna
That's
match.
it. Yeah.
He's gonna go there.
Lift it up.
Perfect.
Push it back at the same time.
Just blend it to right here. Right here.
That's it. That's a nice angle. I like that.
Despite the late hour, even Bernie gets carried away by Leepu's enthusiasm.
It's gonna be like this. I am happy like anything. I can see my outline of the design.
Yeah, it's been a very, very productive day. Very, very good. The wheels are on. I can see the lines. I can see what he wants to build. Now we get on with the rest of it.
There are less than 3 weeks to go before the car is to be unveiled at Bangladesh's International Car Show. Leepu's under serious pressure and he's letting his workers know it.
Concentrate in your work.
Bernie's on his first big engineering challenge. Leepu's asked his brother Deepu to take him to the parts market in Old Dhaka to try and find a bigger engine.
I want to find a wing, probably in there.
As Bernie plays Hunt the Engine, Leepu is already firing on all cylinders as he shapes the rear of the car.
Alive. You have to make the lines alive. Look like these alive, you know.
Meanwhile, Bernie's being taken by Deepu to a local warehouse for reconditioned engines.
This one is the big one. Big place to store it.
I expected like 4 or 5.
See?
And all of these are like reconditioned, second-hand, all ready for sale.
Finally, he finds an 1800cc engine he likes.
Yeah, it turns, right?
Yeah,
it's
it
okay.
does turn. Yeah.
But does it have a 5-speed box?
1, 2, 3, 4. Up, over and up is 5. 5. Right, now reverse.
Bernie insists that the engine is started so he can hear it run before he buys it for Leepu. But what Bernie thought was going to be a bench test turns out to be a pavement test.
Got a gigantic battery, I don't even know what the hell it's from. They called need fuel in the car, we've got bare wires everywhere. I just got to just crank it over and start. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Leepu's made serious progress with the body while Bernie's been at the market.
Putting it in the English way, this is ace. This is the bee's man.
But will Leepu approve of the Cockney Mechanic's engine? Bernie thinks the engine mountings on the old engine will be the same as the new one.
Okay. If those two holes line up in there...
Slip right in! I can't stop!
We haven't got to modify anything. Your Honour, have I completed my task?
I'm going to kiss the ground.
I've got a better idea. Leepu, kiss my ass.
Down, Bernie! I mean, I'm so happy. It fits right in. No modification. First of all, it saved me 3 days.
For the last 3 days, Leepu's been working round the clock shaping the front of the car. And Bernie hasn't been able to get near his engine.
Bernie, you get the hell out of here. Let me be in peace. You don't have to work it. I have to build it.
Leepu's been burning the midnight oil and sleeping in each morning.
An hour?
Yeah.
Bernie was invited by Leepu to Bangladesh to help him with the mechanics, but at the moment he might as well have stayed at home.
No, he knew I needed access to that radiator. Everything is seam welded, it's all shut. I've got no access, it's now going to be another day.
Leepu is starting to construct an air scoop in the centre of the bonnet. He uses folded paper to create symmetrical lines on either side of the body. Once he draws the line he likes on one side, he cuts out the shape and unfolds it to mirror his original line. With these marked out, he can begin to cut the bonnet. Oxyacetylene welding torches burn at 1,000 degrees centigrade. Leepu's asked for metal sheeting to be put under the bonnet to protect the engine. But it looks as if that hasn't happened.
Has it gone out?
It's fine now. Hey, idiots. Put a big shit inside the engine. Big one, not a small one.
It went down the fuel line. That's it, that car bang would have gone up and probably half this workshop and all the flats upstairs as well.
It's gonna burn my whole car, you know that? It's almost nearly finished car, you know?
The next day, Bernie arrives prepared to do battle for the engine. But it appears Leepu is going to give some ground.
You want to work on the motor? Go ahead, get inside.
I'm going to be hopefully the most about an hour.
Then do it. I'm going to kick back for an hour, then I'm going to start working again.
Yes, sir.